Come on then, Toots, let's go for a walk. Well, life living in France on a cold and windy day. Jesus, it's freezing. Jack, where are you? There's Jack. Come on then. Let's go for it. Come on, stop dancing around. Come on. What do you mean? What do you mean? Come on. What's the matter? Reluctant dog. You've been for a walk, have you? Took yourself, did you? This is our cottage in France. We bought 4 years ago. Literally surrounded by fields and no neighbours. That was our biggest stipulation. And bothed by a dog. Get out of it. As you can tell, it's March, spring, and I'm not going to go far today because it's wet and windy, actually quite chilly. This is our land here. This is our barn. All of it's falling down. In desperate need of attention, and we have no money and not much willpower to do it. But we've planted all these little trees last year, which the farmer didn't like because they were going to go big. That was the kind of the plan. So he didn't farm, and I can have a bit more privacy in our land. I was planning on doing glamping, because our letterbox, on glamping, and as you can see over there, I'll show you more about that later, but there is a little roundhouse that I was starting to build. I'm going to use a whole video on that and tell you all about it and why I'm actually doing it. Right at the end of the land is a shed. That's actually a toilet. Literally just a bit of wood banged together out of desperate rushing because we had campers, which was a bit of a surprise last summer because we weren't expecting it, even though I was slightly advertising I might have a campsite going. Problems we have is the driveway. It's a bit of a dip, so this is a problem. So there's many problems and many plans, probably too many plans and ideas that I'm actually physically capable of doing. But we were recently thinking of selling the property, but when we discovered that it ain't worth very much because France houses aren't, not really a lot we can go to. So that'll be any better than this. There's nothing going to be any better than what we've got, despite the fact that everything's falling down and we have no money to do it. Dog doesn't want to go for a walk because I think he took himself. I think he wants his breakfast. So that got me out of it today. Before I go in to the cottage. Okay. Oh no, he doesn't want his breakfast. This is what his favourite occupation is. He's very hopeful that we'll take him out one day, which doesn't happen too often. Come on then, get in there. This is our garden. These roses are amazing in the summer. We worked hard on this, actually, believe it or not. This was covered in brambles and had too many oak trees, which I hate to say that, but because I love oak trees, but you couldn't see that, which was once a cottage. When we moved in, it did actually have a roof on it, but we took the roof down and the whole thing's collapsed anyway. We have loads of ideas what we wanted to do with it, but we have no money. Look at this beautiful barn. whole roof has fallen in now since we've had it. 4 years. Look at that door. I love that door. It's huge, by the way, that door. And Dave was going to take it off and get rid of it, but I just love it. It'll fall apart eventually anyway. But there's holes in it. You can see that this was once stunning. But the holes are getting bigger and more of them. And that'll be gone soon. Another winter, I reckon that'll be down. Oh God, we're thinking about getting workawayers maybe. Come and help. Piles of wood. And all these oak trees, which I absolutely love. I've got to tell you, one of my favourite little spots. There's another little outbuilding, which I have no idea. Could be something nice. Crocuses. I love this bit down here. Daffodils I planted crazily around the place a couple of years ago. I love it. Calendula. Really good herb. I do a blog on herbs and what they're good for around the garden, because that's kind of one of my passion and interest. But the oh, there's the roundhouse, another view of it. Crazy idea, but that I just love sitting here looking at the cottage. Cottage in France. And yeah, that's that whole sad looking building, and there's our greenhouses, which will be another blog. I'll swing. It's more gone into climbing rope up to the top of the tree just for fun, because we have a teenager in the house. Unfortunately, the biggest drawback about this property in the back field is that bloody thing. We've checked it for power. We have a power meter and it does kick out quite a bit, but trees, if you go behind branches and trees, it blocks it completely. Well, our meter says it does. So I planted that willow tree, getting quite big now. More crocuses around here. Grass is extremely long and our tractor is broken. Ho ho, the joys of living in the countryside. But look at that tree. I planted that. Look how big it is now. I mean, you can't tell on a video, but I stand up to here. That's my height. There. So, let's get an idea how beautiful it is now. And it's all coming out to bud. And our veggie patch is up there, but our land ends there. There's a small little orchard of plums and cherries, and there's a willow I planted strangely there for some reason. Yeah. So this is our cottage in France. And this video is going to be all about how much we love it and how much we hate it. Because life is not easy, is it? It's not straightforward. Nothing's black and white. And I planted vegetables, but the ground is like thick clay. It's a nightmare. But broccoli's coming on. You can't see it very well. But I have had last year, because think of this is spring and I haven't cleaned up and prepared. I was really despondent this winter. But look at that, that's nice. Eat some of that. See, and I've got some cabbages over there. It's all overgrown, a complete mess. But we have our water system over there. That waters it in the summer. We have trees. Oh, there's a boat. See a vehicle in the distance. That's how far away to, not particularly a main road, but it's the mainest road we're going to get around here. But look, there's nobody here. There's this amazing field here, stretches out, and everyone says, oh, how lovely view. To me, that's earth rape. Look at it. Not anything but a flat piece of land, been completely farmed every single year. And this field goes over to another 2-3 fields of nothingness. And those 4 trees have a tiny little sliver of land to survive on and get hacked every time. Just make sure the farmer has his room for his crop to feed his animals for the winter. I mean, that field could feed the whole of fucking Normandy. Don't look at the compost bin, really badly done. Uh-oh, the dog, burning rubbish and the dog's, anyway, never mind, don't look at that. This is our blueberries that need to be compost on the top, get some more mulching. This is my lavender bed. My lavender bed that full of weeds, but I put some grass cuttings on it there just to, didn't really help, but it was just to build up a bit of the soil. It's mostly sand because clay and lavender don't go. Clay just likes literally sand and a bit of compost, not much. Lots of drainage. So I started weeding yesterday. There's a big pile of weeds there, so this bit's been weeded. But it looks pretty in the summer when flowers. This is out the cottage. That bit fell down over there. It's a camper van. No, that's not the camper van, that's the caravan. If anyone wants to stay the night for our workawayers. It's nice. It looks green, but it's just winter green. It gets washed off. And this is one of the major jobs we did to the house. I love it. Wasn't finished. Never will be finished, probably, knowing us. It's a tiny little cottage, really. But another video, sitting area, will show you the inside. Bye for now.